They think they can break us, but we were made for this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We are there now. We're no longer talking about something that could happen in the future. I'm talking about now. The new world order. Before you think that I'm just talking rubbish here, please go to the internet if you doubt what I'm saying and do a search. The representatives from the Australian government, I've seen 2 of them, they are now calling this the New World Order. Lockdowns, restrictions, rules, regulations, mandates. The New World Order. And of course, they, if they, I guess if they get a lot of pushback on that, they will say, well, we are just being a little bit light-hearted about this. We didn't really mean to use the words in that sense. We're just joking a little bit. Yeah. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny indeed. There's a lot that could be said about how to use words and phrases in a certain manner so that you disarm your opponent and so on. It's an old trick, actually. You take phrases that your opponent use and you disarm them. But what I want to talk about in this video is how we have a choice. We really do have a choice. Now you can choose to be part of the New World Order, or you can choose to live outside of all that. If you choose to be part of the new normal, the New World Order, you will not have freedom. Okay? It's very ironic that they're calling these, if you get the thing and in twice in your shoulder, they call it, I think in the UK, a freedom passport. It's very ironic. I find it very ironic. No, you won't have freedom. You will be part of a system, a cog in the machinery. But there is another option. You can choose to be free, you can choose not to be part of that. And I would say that if you are a prepper, homesteader, a free thinker, a survivalist, a person with that mindset, you were made for this. We were made for this. We will not suffer when we choose to stay outside of that. What's coming? What's here? It's already here. We will not suffer. We will thrive. We were made for this. I mean, I love spending time out in the woodland. I've been practicing bushcraft since I was a little kid. And yeah, I know I have modern clothes and a great backpack and modern steel in my knife and all that. But you know what? First of all, I don't need to have any of those things. They are luxuries, not necessities. And also, I know for a fact that there are people starting now to establish a system outside of the grid. So if my knife breaks, it won't break because it's a great knife. It's very strong. But if it broke, I could get a new knife from a knife smith. I could get a new backpack from someone, a craftsman or craftswoman making backpacks. You're not alone. I am not alone. We are a community. And we will not suffer. In fact, we will thrive. I'm going to say, I know in my future videos I'm going to say that a lot. And I've said many times already that it's not about surviving. You shouldn't aim just to survive out in the woods, you know. You should thrive out in the woods, so in the wilderness in general. Because everything you need is here. Everything. But okay, I'm going to get the kettle on and we'll have some coffee. Now don't get me wrong here, I don't think that we should just give up, run for the hills and vanish. We should not give up without a fight. In fact, I would say we should never give up. And I've said in a previous video that the tyrants are getting desperate now. And they are hanging by their fingertips at the edge of a cliff, and their grip is getting tighter because their grip is slipping now. That's what I think. I still think that. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. And we have to put our foot down. We have to say no. We do not accept this. We will not be part of this. You cannot do this. It's unacceptable. I read in the news that the Biden administration in the USA, they are now saying that everyone employed by the government, like police, health workers, firefighters, and so on, teachers and so on, they have to get the substance injected into them. And also they said that all companies that are if the company has more than, I think it was 100 employees, they have to get that thing all the employees, or else they must fire those people who refuse. So we are talking about tyrannical and totalitarian measures here. So we're not talking about something within the range of decency or normality. We are way past that. So we need to protest, we need to refuse, we need to speak our mind. This actually is about maintaining our way of life, protecting our way of life, and what's good about the Western way of life, if I can say that. Democracy, freedom, and first and foremost we have to fight for our children. That's what they're doing now with coercion and pushing this onto children is unforgivable. I've said that before many times. It's totally unforgivable. I mean, if you're an adult, you know, I've talked about this. If you're an adult, it should be up to you to choose if you want to have it, that thing, or not. Nobody should choose for you, right? Nobody should judge you for having it or not having it. But when it comes to children, they yeah, I won't get into that bit because that will get ugly, because I'm very upset about that. So I want to spin here, and I had a great setup for my kettle and everything, but they have torn that down, and there's a lot of litter and plastic and cigarettes and stuff all around the place here. I guess that's human nature. You build something, or rather there are two kinds of people, right? There are the people who build something and try to make the world a better and more beautiful place. And then there are the people who tear it down, or do their best to tear everything down. Everything that's beautiful, everything that's good, they don't want that, because it makes them look ugly. Okay, that's my video for today. I hope you found it useful. If you're still watching, thank you for thank you for spending this time with me out here in the woods. And what can I say? If you have the opportunity, get out in nature, connect with nature, breathe some fresh air, and stay healthy. Yeah, I think that's all for now. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It really helps a lot if you do that. And okay, I think that's all. Have a nice day. Stay strong. And remember, we will win this. Okay, skål.